Hello everybody, this is Zelda. Pretty snazzy walkthroughs, Majora's Mask, 3 hearts, even though the 3 heart thing doesn't really matter here. Alright, so this is the Kafei quest, most annoying one in the game by far. Okay, so at around 10 o'clock on the first day, go to the mayor's office, it's in East Clocktown, and talk to this lady. This would be where you get the Kafei Mask. But in order so I didn't have to play through this quest 3 times, which I would have had to. I got a couple of one thing that you have to basically you have to play through this quest 1 2/3 times to get everything from it. And so the one part where you have to make a decision like that, I recorded separately in my practice run. So that's why 2 things I get off screen, but still they very specifically point out. So go to the inn on around 2 o'clock of the first day and talk to Anju here and tell her you have a reservation. This way you can get into the inn at a late hour. And plus this also gets you a free 100 rupees. And it's also pretty funny because if you come back here around like maybe 3:30ish, this scene's pretty funny too actually. If you come back to the counter at approximately 3:30, don't take my word for that time. There's this Goron there who's like, hey, I have a reservation for Zelda Goro. Or even though Goro is sort of like an ending the sentence word, sort of like how in my Bridge series Barry ends sentences with sandwich, or in Final Fantasy Moglins end sentences with Kupo. Like that kind of thing. No, Moogles, not Moglins. Alright. So, he says, oh, I have a reservation for Zelda Goro. She's like, oh, we had something for Zelda, but not a Zelda Goro. It's like, oh, man, I'll just sleep outside because it's more comfortable there. Which I always thought that'd be kind of funny. And yeah, this room is kind of run down, but they're pretty much paying you to be here, which is pretty awesome. And you can do this every time. So that's basically the game gives you a free 200 rupees all in East Clocktown, which is pretty awesome. The other one, I believe I might have shown you before. If not, oh well, because you can basically get rupees any way you want to get them, really. All right, now what? Okay, so come back to the inn at nighttime and walk all the way across here, because Anju said to meet her in the kitchen at 11:30, even though she really meant 12. Alright, so just kind of sit your butt here for approximately another 5 hours. Yeah, this quest also involves a lot of waiting. That's one of the reasons why it's annoying. Alright, so wait for it. Magical time skip? Yeah, alright, so it's like 11 now, and she's like, we'll talk in the kitchen. We're already in the kitchen. What she really means is you have to wait till I stop walking, and she really meant 12. Alright. So, that letter the mailman was giving to her was from Kafei, and we're looking for Kafei. So basically she says, mail that in the morning, but really you could do that at any time. So, right now we're gonna walk around and go to the post box. Those are those weird orange things all throughout town that you seemingly had absolutely nothing to do with them. Also, another thing I'd like to point out, if you hear like a fan or something in the background, that's because I'm rendering a video in the background here, so I'm hoping my commentary here isn't a little laggy because of the video being a little bit laggy. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, yeah, she said deliver it in the morning, but really you can deliver it at any time. Okay. Now we're going to go to our next destination, which is, it's sort of in South Clocktown, but this area is kind of like an area of its own. Now, we're going to the laundry pool. Now, you might have seen some weird kid wearing a fox mask come out of here. Well, he's going to be a little bit important later, and I'm not really going to bother telling you why. Alright, so you're going to have to just skip ahead to the second day, and then we're going to have to do a little bit more waiting. Yes, because this quest takes approximately 60 to 90 minutes to do, somewhere between there. Because of all the waiting. I wish there was a way to make this time just go faster instead of skipping through it. But whatever. Alright, so here, just kind of hang around the laundry pool until approximately 3-ish, because that's when the mailman comes, and he'll come to deliver that mail directly to Kafei. And yes, if you didn't get it from what I was implying, the weird kid wearing the fox mask, that's a Kafei. Yeah, and he's kind of just hiding around. Also, hitting that bell will make him come out of that door and try to say, oh, where's anyone there? Nope. Yeah, and so, just sort of like we did with that girl, we're going to break into his house. Yeah, it's fun. And now, he's kind of slow in grabbing his mail, because I think he probably has like a conversation with the mailman or something like that. I don't know. I never really bothered to stay behind, because I think if he gets back in the house, then he locks the door, and then you have to restart the whole quest again. There's like a couple points in this quest where if you don't do it right, then you have to pretty much restart the whole quest, and it's really annoying because there's a part at the end where you can easily mix it up. Also, you might have noticed this video is like 23 minutes long. That's because, well, I really didn't find a suitable place to split this up, if you know what I mean. I kind of just wanted to do it all at once here. Green hat, green clothes. And yes, this is Kafei. He's kind of just hiding out. He's like really pale. He's kind of a vampire. He has pale skin, strange colored hair, red eyes. And yeah, so basically saying that Skull Kid turned him into a child, because he was originally a grown person. Yeah, so alright. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of keeping these scenes in here just for the sake of knowing what's going on. I'm actually reading this pretty fast, despite the fact that when I was doing this, I was like repeatedly mashing A. I'm reading this pretty easily. Yeah, you understand these grown-up manners. I don't know why they said that. It's a little bit of a weird thing to say. Whatever. So basically, the last thing you have to do for this day is deliver that pendant to Anju all the way back at the inn. Alright, so fortunately we have our trusty bunny hood here, taking us to places faster than usual. Yep. Okay. Running. Oh boy. Yep. You know, it would be really ideal if I had as much money in this game, or in real life, as I do in this game. Which in the bank, I have like another 900 or something like that. I have a lot of money in Majora's Mask. Yeah. Because there's just times where I just kind of remember, okay, I feel like making some more money. So off screen, I just go and gather a bunch of stuff. And here's kind of the tricky part. You give that to her, and then nothing. You just kind of... You have no idea what's going on after that. It's really strange, actually. So, at this point you're thinking, okay, we found Kafei, then you're a little clueless after that. But now there is something to do, and it's really vague, if at all obvious. There's almost no way I could have been able to figure this out without a guide. I don't know. Maybe, I really think that Nintendo, when they made a lot of these games, they wrote it with the intention of you playing with a guide. So, maybe that's it. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and skip all the way to the... third day. Yes, this quest, it goes over the whole 3-day period. A lot of waiting, a lot of skipping. It's just... And this quest really tests your patience. But you do get a lot of masks, and those masks are used to get heart pieces and stuff like that. And you even get an empty bottle out of it. Which, I'm going to be showing you, you can either get an empty bottle or a mask at one point. That's the reason why you're going to have to go through it multiple times. During the video, I'm getting the empty bottle choice, but at the end of it, I'll play what you do to get the mask. Alright, so sit around outside there until about, I think, 1. Well, let's kind of just wait for me to clip it here. I don't know why I didn't clip it this late. And yeah, so at 1-ish. The door will be locked until then, and at 1 o'clock, they just kind of magically unlock the door. But Kafei's not even inside. We're going to be talking to someone else here. Alright, this guy. This is where you would get the Keaton Mask, which is that fox mask that Kafei was wearing. And this guy, he's the... We're actually technically right now we're in the back of the curiosity shop. And this guy is, I don't know, he's kind of a scumbag, sort of. He's like, oh, yeah. He, like, gets stuff from that thief and people like that and just sells them. He's like, oh, buy... Like, for example, if you didn't save the old lady from the thief who were stealing her bombs and stuff, then you can buy a bomb bag from the curiosity shop. He says, hey, yeah, this is actually the bomb shop stuff, but I have it anyway because I'm a creeper like that. Okay. So, all we can do, he gave us, like, express mail? Yeah, he gave us the express mail. And there's a couple of things we can do here. Well, I'm doing the first choice. So, Kafei's mother, she's kind of sitting there in the milk bar for some reason. I don't know. Apparently, milk bars are, like, the thing in Clocktown. I really don't understand it, because you can't really get drunk off milk. Well, maybe people just like milk. I don't know. Or maybe Zelda's promoting healthy life choices. Now, if you want to go through the entire quest, definitely do this choice because it's pretty much the only one fast enough. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. You kind of have to wear the... It doesn't work unless you wear the Kafei Mask. So here I was kind of like, oh, come on, why won't you take it, you stupid lady, and blah. Alright, well, whatever. Just put on the Kafei Mask and then talk to her. And I keep accidentally talking to Talon there. Or whatever his name is. I really don't know. Okay. Yes, so basically is that how you found him. So she kind of expects you to, like, pull him out of your pocket or something. I really don't understand that. And she gives you a bottle of Chateau Romani, which is basically milk. I think it, like, restores you fully and then gives you infinite magic until it runs out, which is pretty useful in a lot of situations. Which, I don't know, a lot of... Especially if you're using the Fierce Deity Mask or something like that. Or something that burns a lot of magic consistently. Whatever. Alright, so I'm here to decide to play the inverted Song of Time because I had no idea if I was going to get there fast enough. And I really wouldn't want to mess it up this late into the quest because this is already a good, like, 40 minutes of my life wasted doing this. And, like, recording this was such a bother because I do it, like, so many times in the same day. Alright, but... If you were paying attention to what the Curiosity Shop guy said, he said that Kafei headed off to Ikana Canyon. And that's where we're going to go meet him. He's... Well, okay, first of all, I'm going to equip the bunny hood. Well, first, not the bunny hood, but you definitely need the stone mask here. There's no way you can do it without it, which this is what threw me off. This is the part where you can mess it up and then, like, ruin the entire quest and have to redo the whole entire thing, and that is really bothersome at this point. I can't even stress that enough. Alright. Excuse me, it's selling my throat. So, yeah, my video is kind of lagging here a little bit, but I think my commentary is still going to be on time. Alright, so here we have Sakon. He's that thief from the old, who was robbing the old lady. And it is very important that you don't save the old lady beforehand, because otherwise he will not show up here. Alright, so you can't even talk to Kafei without having the stone mask on. And he's saying that's Sakon's hideout over there. I think there's even a sign in front of it that says Sakon's hideout. But whatever. Alright, so here I'm just going to uninvert the Song of Time, or invert it again, or what. I'm not really not sure what. I basically reset the flow of time to normal. Normal. Man, what am I saying here? Okay. So just kind of wait for... He kind of just creepily walks along like that. He's like the stereotypical shady guy, sort of. Except they did a good job at making him look shady without actually literally making him shady, like wearing dark clothes and stuff like that. It's kind of weird. And also, if you talk to him while he's, like, down there, he'll say, like, earlier on, in one of the earlier days, he'll say, hey, can I look at your sword? And I'm pretty sure he steals it from you. So just be wary of that. Okay. And now you're locked into here. And once again, I kind of like... These are some of the scenes that kind of like keep it in here. So basically, this is the reason we're going here. Kafei wants to get his mask. And for some reason, he didn't see the very obvious looking switch there. He's like, oh crap, now I've done it. And basically, this is a part where you and Kafei have to work together as sort of like a teamwork thing. And basically what he's trying to do is make the mask go down that conveyor belt and land in a hole. There, that way we can't take it. And I don't know why I'm taking so long to press the A button here. Oh well, I guess I'll press it eventually. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so basically the way it works, obviously Kafei has absolutely no way of fighting stuff. So everything he's going to be doing is going to involve pushing a block on one of those switches, which is his parts. This whole thing is really easy. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, it can be pretty hard, but that's what they're trying to do there. All right, there's no reason you shouldn't have enough time to do this. So Kafei basically opens the door for you, then you kill an enemy in the other room, or a couple enemies in the other room, and then I don't know why Tattle said she doesn't like him, but you kill an enemy or two in the other room, that opens the door for Kafei, and then it just goes back and forth like that. It's really simple. In this room, there's absolutely no other blocks, so you have to step on it yourself. And the way it works is the blue thing just puts it where you want it to go, and then the red and yellow ones, they like speed it up. So don't touch those. Now this part is kind of tricky here, because there's going to be a brief moment where you have to push it onto one of the red or yellow blocks. So yeah, you're standing on the red here, push it onto the yellow. I actually think the yellow one like slows it down or something, I don't know. But either way, you shouldn't have any reason to do that. Man, my eyes are hurting again. Just like that last time when I was complaining about it. Whatever. Okay, so go into the end here. Kafei opens up the door for you, and then you get the final thing, and it always starts it there. And then okay, you got the sun mask. Then the way it works is he has a sun mask, and Anju has like a moon mask, and they combine them into one in sort of some sort of ceremony. I guess those are like the equivalent of engagement rings or something. I really don't know how weddings are supposed to work, but whatever. Alright, so automatically by the end of this, it's going to be past midnight of the third day, so you only have a few minutes remaining. So you're going to want to use a Song of Soaring to get back to Clocktown really fast. I have no clue how Kafei does it so quickly. I mean, then again, he gets there later than you do, but the fact that he does it on foot is kind of baffling. And he's just like a small kid without a body hood. It's serious though, I don't know how he does it. Alright, so now we're going back to the inn, which, once again, it's a little bit vague about that. He didn't say, oh, gotta go back to the inn. He says, like, I have to go back to Anju or something like that. And it's not even specific as to where to go. It's basically, you just know he's going back to Clocktown, and this is the wrong area. I was kind of walking around. I thought the door was over there, but I guess not. But really, we do have a couple minutes to kill either way. Because this is the door that leads to outside BTW. Okay. And that's where one of the bomber kids was hanging around or hiding. I don't know. Okay. So you go into the room that was originally said employees only. And you see Anju just kind of chilling there. So open the chest in here and just kind of wait for Kafei to show up. You'll hear his footsteps in the background actually before he shows up. And then there's this like nice ceremony, I guess you can call it, where they're, well, I don't know, the best way I can describe this is, yeah, well, just kind of watch this for a second here. They're saying, oh, let's exchange our masks, and the way it works is just like the weirdest thing ever. Alright, so according to my understanding of it, they get their two masks out. Yeah, first of all, that's a little creepy. Yeah. Yeah, I think Tao's like a mother and child. Yeah. Tiki, it's like pedophileness. Alright, so basically they push their masks together, and then they combine and become a mask that looks nothing like the original two, which I don't understand that one bit. Yep. Alright, so now that grown woman is married to that 10-year-old boy. It's a little creepy. But I don't know, the couple's mask actually looks pretty cool. What you use it for is you talk to Kafei's mother with it, and while wearing it, and she gives you a heart piece or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so go to the mail office in West Clocktown. On this is after you get the express mail. You go there, and you have to do this at night, and this is really bothersome, and there's no way you can do this quickly enough, and mainly because the mailman is kind of, oh, what's the word? Well, you'll see. Okay. Wow. Let's get got something in my throat. It's probably from breakfast. Alright, so talk to the mailman here. And you have to, like, show him the express mail. The delivery schedule is the highest priority. And he started freaking out and stuff. Alright, yep. So what he does is he runs over to his dressing room there really, really slow. Like, he doesn't even consider the fact that you might have time, and despite the fact that he looks like he's sprinting, he's actually walking. He's pretty much walking. I think you even walk faster than he runs. And maybe it's because I played the inverted song of time. I don't know. I was looking at some guide for this, and they were saying, "Oh, play the inverted song of time," but I don't know how that helped. I think that actually all I did was make it slower. All right. So they have to follow him all the way here to the milk bar, and watch him personally deliver it to Kafei's mother. And then, well, there's like a scene here. And basically saying, "Oh, you gotta get out of here." And he's saying, "Oh, but the mail is more important than my own life, because this is one dedicated worker." And he's really like, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so now just gonna follow him outside there and just kind of wait. I thought he was about to leave town before giving me what he's supposed to give me. But you just wait till he kind of sits there and then talk to him for a bit. And then he'll give you the postman's hat. Alright guys, so now you've done everything in Kafei's quest. Congratulations, thank you for staying with me, and now he actually runs fast again. Alright guys, I'll see you next video where we get the rest of the masks pretty much. Well, next couple videos. Alright, see ya.